Don't hate, monster bait. Welcome back to Game Wolf Plays Blood. Today we're going to the semi-final hour of episode 3, where we go into a hydroelectric dam dungeon thing. It's got one of the most peculiar puzzles in the game. I did look up the answer. Not to say I wouldn't have figured it out eventually, but this was quicker, trust me. It's kind of cool, though. I mean, one of the more elaborate Switch puzzles. Not really too elaborate, but enough to be like, wow. You know, it puts that one in Duke Nukem 3D to shame with, you know, the Area 51 where you have, like, 8 switches or something. Even though this wasn't... Yeah. In fact, I guess technically the other one did have 8 switches, so, I mean, just be careful with that shit. Please. I do not want the fire-breathing monsters in the hydroelectric dam. They're going to be washed off. So wait a minute, this can't be Hoover Dam. Which dam is this? I guess I'll just have to look that up. But, we're in a dam. God damn it. So you can expect water, and lots of it, and going up to the actual area where you have a dam itself, and stuff. I don't know if it's appropriate dam, but there is a part coming up which you will see it as an actual dam. Sounds of rushing water. Hope you like it fresh. I do. I do. We do. The doctor's bag. What has he got? 2 cents. Push the switch. Coming on in. Wonder what the hell happened in there. Maybe. I thought maybe like a key or something would come around here. And no. It seemed like a fun place to go. That was going to take me for a ride. Jeez. I was supposed to have waited and tried to get up a different way, but I just jumped through that whole nonsense. So take that, game. We want a parlay. That's not in the pirate code. We want a parlay. You know what? There's an idea for a mod I need to do. Pirate Doom. It's pretty much exactly what you think. Doom in the context of pirates. Picking up that bundle. What's more fundle than a bundle? Not a grundle. Shh, don't tell anyone what that is. It's one of those things that can pass the censors because no one actually knows what the word is until it's too late. And much too late. Just don't cover your grundle and gag. I guarantee it, you're gonna hate it. Alright, open the door. What? There are sure a lot of doors and claustrophobia going on here. I do not recommend playing this game with claustrophobic. Holy crap. Nutcakes. Gotta have my crap and nutty cakes. What kind of gargoyle are you? Why do you do the things you do? He's just programmed that way. That is what I don't say. Sinister 3.0. Hey. Oh, knock it off. Oh, that's so great. When I get the bullets and the shadows in the gasoline can. And I sure didn't make a whole lot. Yeah, because of the claustrophobic design, I have not been using the napalm launcher a whole lot. It's not like how the rocket launcher in Doom is. I need a lot more leeway with this thing. I think I had more leeway with Duke Nukem's rocket launcher for sure. Oh yeah. Going up. Let's have a look-see. Which button does which button thing? Your guess is as good as mine. Just a little trial and error. Never hurt me much. Apparently, if there's a game that requires predetermined knowledge of how the level works, or it becomes trial and error, I don't seem to mind it at all. I'll add it to my list of things I don't mind but you do, such as collectathons, which I hear a lot of people mind, which I don't. Conversely, I do mind open world games. Oops. I gave them a fair shake. But I just don't want to anymore. I think it's the lack of direction that gets me. Not to mention the massive time sink and, you know, developer crunch that often results by making a game like that. Although, really, I think Grand Theft Auto may have been the first of its kind in that respect, but yeah, to this degree, I don't know. The degrees that I earned from the SAT, GREs, and such. I've heard of the CATs. This might be a localized thing. Just gonna say it. I didn't use the akimbo correctly. I needed to wait until I had certain doors set up, such as shoving that thing my way. I do it my way, or the highway to hell, or to heaven, if you're Zeppelin and you're made of lead. I don't know if it's still there, but somewhere on like Vimeo possibly, or maybe even Dailymotion, is like a short 3-part documentary or something about how music, you know, that's the first example, or arts or any kind of mediums are always derivative of others. It puts into question how copyright should exist, or how it shouldn't exist at all, and originality. Because really the problem with copyright is not originality, it's of people getting paid to do stuff. And, well, when money's tied into something like that for the common man, obviously the corporations are like, haha, joke's on you, little man, I took advantage of what you intended to happen and fucked it up for the rest of you. Like with many ideas, anyone can fuck them up. Anyone. Great idea. I, died a long way from the last time I quick-saved. Oops. Which made this level go longer than it should have. Not too bad, though. I gave myself a pat in the back for being like, you know what? You did okay, kid. Thanks. I give myself a you did well, son. Yeah, I did it. I impressed myself. I'm my own father figure. Hooray. Detonate. Appreciate. Explosives. With the thing. Okay. Big doors. Big doors. Let's see what's inside. Oh, shit ass. Yep. That's a lot of gargoyling. Okay, maybe I will pay attention this time, but oh, wait a minute. The thing I need to do with the akimbo is next to the switch. I need to pull anyway, so maybe the akimbo is just poorly placed. Oops. That's alright, though. Just me squandering while meandering as I do the dry laundering, which is like laundering except without any liquids. So, no liquidation in this launderer. Indeed. I always joke about what I say about the stuff. If you could give me a little bit, I will tell you. Oh, hang on a sec. Ew, time fluctuation. How we doing? I'm doing nice. I pull the switch again. I tell them, how do you do? I guess this was a little bit deja vu anyway, so I guess a split here was appropriate. All things considered, Blaze. I had a Desperado bike. I'm not too bad at bike riding. I mean, is that really a skill? It's kind of like a trick question, because you just have to know how to do it, and then you just do it. It's like how a lot of things, it's like, just get used to it. It's like, oh wow, it's as easy as breathing water. Note, breathing water is difficult, don't do it. Note, I'm not saying you can breathe water. Are you made of gills? Like these gill people I've come across so many times in this game? There's a distinct lack of keys, I sense. Usually by the 10-minute mark, I've gotten a key by now. Or 2. Or 3. Clearly we can plan this better. And we shot him in the face. Face in the shot. Shot in the face. What more do you want except the Voodoo 3DFX card once again? There tends to be 1 Voodoo per level now. Although I do remember a level where there was 2 of them, so... What would I know? Just get used to having your Voodoos. It's just with however often I want to use it, I just don't. I totally could, though. There's a couple weapons like that in Shadow Warrior that are like this, too. They're just kind of like odds and ends weapons that have a niche use case, but are nice to have if you're out of relevant weapons to use. I'm alright with that, actually. Plus, it accounts for replay value. Oh shit, what's going on over there? Ah! We're in the power station of the plation. Supplantation model. Get the shotguns. Going out the door. Where's that sound that's going? What's that warbling, reverberating sound, eh? You must receive the seed! I have received the seed. Now I am pregnant. Great job. That's what you get for trying to be an impregnable fortress. I have preguntas for you. Such as A, why there are like 3 different ways of saying that. And B, don't make this joke again. That's not a question, that's a request. We must be careful with our hydroelectro thingamabobbers. One of those things that mankind has made that we just fail to name it, in a sense. Standards, what are those? Semantics, what? Nah. Grammar, nah. No need. Only a need for seed. Need for seed underground. Need for seed most wanted. Need for seed, what, nitro or something? I don't know, man. I did remember a time when there's stuff like Need for Speed Underground and Tony Hawk's Underground. I'm like, this is the year of the Underground. Just like how in 2011 was the year of the sky with Skyward Sword and Skyrim. I'm like, oh my god, everything's related to sky things this year. Year of the sky. And then, yeah. I did like the ongoing joke that the year of Luigi since 2013, it just kept being a year of Luigi. But it was obviously put too much effort into it. I did like the NES remix thing. Join us in Mortal Kombat. Do 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 do. Alright, now I believe this stuff counts as a secret. Oh, okay. The secret only counts after you grab the life seed. Okay. If you know, there's a shit ton of life seeds in this game, now that I think about it. Even if it is the game's quote-unquote soul sphere, that's quite a tad full. Quite impactful. Deep Impact, baby! What's that? Dead Zone? What? Generic action movies that no one's thought about in years? Yeah. Aww, he shot me. Now I'm gonna have to bleed like a little bitch. Ah! Okay. Yeah. He responded in kind. That's great. That's lovely. Can you stop reaping, please? Can we reap later? I mean, I didn't sow shit and you want to reap it? What do you think you're doing? Do things in order, man. You reap what you sow, pig. Okay. That's so sowing. That's so Rowan something. Surname. Damn it. Here's that puzzle. You know the one. This one. So you push the switch, the arrow turns, and then a wall opens with another switch of it. Once you press the switch to make it turn around to the other side, then the other wall will open. And you have to press these switches such that all 3 arrows will be blue. How does it work in practice? Oh man, it is aggravating, isn't it? So the only hint I had of what was going on is that arrow on the floor. It's just like, no, I understand. Not really. No, that didn't make the combination any easier. But knowing what it is now, I'm sure there's a way to reasonably work it out without having the foreknowledge. But I didn't want to spend time just keep doing that. At least with most of the Switch puzzles in Duke Nukem 3D, it was pretty much like playing a Mastermind game. Not here, man. There you go. I made this door just for you. I think there's stuff under the water. There's a lot of open space with water, as you might imagine, in a damn level. But there are a few things we can look out for. Just don't swim for too long, right? As I've learned in the sewers, swimming sucks. Especially if it's in the sewers. Living in the sewers, I know that I have to thrive. That's right. This time I screwed up a song by going too fast. Yay! We spin it a win. Is that dynamite underwater? Wow. There goes my Roman candles. Blew them out. We blew it up! It's fake! Red alert! Bye! You know, I actually know the hometown of Jonathan Frakes. I'm thinking he might be the one guy from the Star Trek franchise I might actually want to talk to in person. I mean, sure, you have all the other actors, but Frakes is the most approachable, obviously. Come on now.
He just loves the people. He loves what he does too. It is good.
I'd love him to return doing that, whatever that, those story things were, where it's just like fake or not fake. You know? Like, we don't get shows like that anymore on TV. That's what made stuff like TNT weird and exciting. Just like, when I think of what live action is, I think of those random 90s shows, which are just about things and nothing too particularly special. You know? And maybe a practical effect here or there. But you watch it and you're like, yeah, this is live action without it being reality. It's what I like to call realistic fiction. It's fine. Like, mystery shows are like that. So that works out. Assuming there's nothing supernatural going on. Looking at you, show called Supernatural. Haha. The trifecta from Trell. Nope. One shot, that's all you got.
It's okay to be in a bit of hydroelectric trouble. It's okay if you want to hurt.
Oh, that's where we go. I was just looking at the passage. And now I've lost my supple brain. Don't even know what that's fucking doing, but this is just a shortcut back another way, where a door didn't open before when you hopped up there for some platforming. For that life seed. Good for multiplayer opportunities. Am I right, or am I somewhat of a modicum of rightness? An iota of rightness, perhaps? Hey, look, boxes. The video game trope of eternity. Boxes for everybody. And barrels. Yeah, so exciting. Basic geometric objects. Haha. Oh, you motherfucker. Now that's a trap I can get behind. Or not get behind. As is the case. Alright. I have more than enough shot put. Oh, hey, it's you again. Oh, he throws skulls. Is that supposed to make me feel better? It's not like I treat skulls the same way I treat flowers. Come on now. Speaking of impressing, don't just get a lady flowers. Make sure the flowers have a supply of water. You know? Make sure the flowers can live instead of just wither really fast or you pick it out for someone's like, great, that flower's dying, jackass. Sure, it looks nice, but at what cost? I guess it matters more if you know a scientist slash biologist, where they're just like, no, you're doing it wrong. You know, the details, they account for so much. What is this weird goo I'm looking at? I guess it had to do with the spare parts level also. So, that's what I know, which is a little bit so-so, I guess so. Yay, another doctor's back. Woo! Everybody knows that they like the medkit that they do. And if you don't like it, that's what I'll obtuse for you. On the mic. Croak. The mic croak. For the really tiny frog in you. Everyone has a mic croak. Just ask my croak space. Just ask Miami croak. Yeah, 3 gargoyles, close up. clearly they intended for me to use my Tesla, but I, an enlightened individual, will save it for the boss. An enlightened individual. Yes, I see you're a man of culture as well. Yes. Alright. So, the solution to this level is there's a cliff over there. We're going to the half with the cliff. We're gonna blow up the dam! God damn you! You blew it up! No! And that it'll cause the water to rise. Basically, by balancing out from the higher and the lower. So I've just fucked up someone's power supply. I like how going in that hole isn't relevant until it's flooded with water because of how the underwater rendering works in the game. And then we go over here, which what we'll use our fire key on. Post haste. I was about to see if maybe there might have been something else I missed in there, but I'm good. I would have liked to have more armor, but I imagine there's going to be a super armor on my way to the boss, so let's not worry about that a little too much. The level ends the moment I walk through that door, so a fun moment was I saved a little too closely when the door's about to close, and then it's just like, oh shit. So, yeah. I wouldn't have thought that'd be a problem, except it doesn't open up a second time for whatever reason, and I wasn't going to try to work out what was causing that. So I kind of just squeezed myself in enough time to make that work.
Going to the depths of hell, that's where I should have been in every first-person shooter there was.